Hmm. All right, everyone. Well, welcome back. This is the third live stream. Obviously, it's been great talks today. We just been talking about, well, this is Aquariums Talk and everything in between. Episode 48. This is going to be about Ecotech Marine making a controller. If you haven't seen the first two of this today, you need to go back and watch it. You know, we're talking about Neptune system, them coming out with LEDs. Also, we got into the controller aspects, the hydros against the apex, and we're talking about the lighting, and it's just been a great conversation. So we're talking about now about the things that we've been talking about in the other two, but just really getting in depth, in great detail of what we think is to come and all this other stuff. So, Ecotech basically coming out with their own version of controllers or controller for the separation, complete separation, divorce of Neptune and Ecotech. As some people put it, the final nail in the coffin, complete divorce of these two companies going complete on their own journey, where us as hobbyists are probably not going to be able to integrate either one of these companies' components with one another. So hopefully YouTube gets out the notifications. Looks like they're slowly trickling in. Cool. Great. So let's see what happens. But my thoughts on it, what is the controller going to look like? Is it just Mobius? Is it Mobius going to be just a cloud-based controller in the cloud, full on? What about, that those are, is all their components, because what I'm seeing is all the wiring, wirelessly, everything. So is it going to be just over the cloud and the whole interface, everything complete, no physical bar aspect to whatever? Because what about our temp probe? What about our pH probe? Some of these other probes, as some people were saying, what are we going to do for that? And that's true. What are we going to do? I would like to see what, I guess, Ecotech has planned or store for the future when it comes to controllability with our aquariums. So you guys don't forget, hit the thumbs up. Greatly appreciate it. Hopefully everybody is getting our memo and all that. Friend just had a baby. So wireless is an issue if you live somewhere with an unstable internet connection. That is true. That is true. So what do we do about that? So yeah, that is very true. As well. Saying no notification this time. Well, so this is the third one. Somebody says after the third one, you don't get notifications. No notifications goes out. So I don't know. But I told everybody on the last stream, so they're going to be trickling in. They're going to be looking for it. So that's cool. sorry, once again. And now that you said that, you're probably going to get notified that you're already in here now. You'll probably get notifications. So it is what it is. We can't do anything about it. So if I'm going to continue a live stream or anything like this, at the end, right before I get off, I'm just going to, I tell everybody, hey, sit tight, look for me. I'm going to go live again. And, that's it. There's nothing else I can do. So anyway, what do you guys think that that Ecotech is going to do? Is it just going to be Mobius? Is it going to be a solid version of Mobius on top of the cloud Mobius that, I haven't had the opportunity yet to do Mobius. When I set up the new system, I will be doing Mobius. So that's where I'm at with that. So you let me know. What do you guys think? What do you think? Are we going to have a physical form of it for pH, temperature, salinity? These probes that I feel like we need. I don't know about anybody else. I need it. Just saying. I bet those IV machines would make awesome dosing systems. You say IV machines. Which IV machines? The Versa? The Versa? I don't know. I don't know what IV machines you're talking about. Besides the Versa pumps? Yeah. So there you go. I am back. Thanks for the eyes in the sky. So Patrick or whoever, what's going on? So Pigro 420 wanted the beast. It's in California. That's one heck of a ride. But at the end of the day, yeah, I couldn't do that. Hospital peristaltic that costs. Yeah. So there's some of us old heads that have those machines that work those. So, yeah. So, yeah, they do use them. It is what it is. But yeah, I think in the means IV machines from wifey's gig at hospital. Yeah, they did. They definitely would. I don't know. They have peristaltic pumps on the market like that. You can get those. So they do make great dosers, probably more precise than anything in the world when it comes to that, because you're hooking people up to it. So you're getting a dose of people are getting their own dosage. So saline and whatever else they need, antibiotics, you name it. But anyway, so everyone, this is the topic. We'd like to know. A lot of people want to know where Ecotech's going. Where is Ecotech going in this hobby? What direction are they truly going? I think we all can agree. We all, I think we all can agree that we see what they're doing. I know. That's why I told everybody before I got off, Greg. I'm going to go live again, so just look for it. I said give me about maybe 5 minutes or so, and I'll be live again. So just for that reason, we got 2 notifications, and then nobody else got notifications. So 2 live streams. We got notifications for the majority of people. A lot of people coming in now, no notifications. So that's why I said what I said. So I said keep your computers by you, keep your phone on, refresh, and just be on me so you can see when I go live. So, but I will tell you, if I plan on doing a live stream at the end of this live stream, then, I'll let you guys know so you can keep it right there just in case. For y'all coming in right now, please don't forget to hit those thumbs up. Greatly appreciate it. So where is Ecotech going? Why is there a divide with Ecotech and Neptunes? Well, it is what it is. Some people say it's for the better. Some people don't like it. Some people think, whatever. I mean, obviously could be other issues. Those issues may not be none of our concern. Does those issues affect us directly? That's the question too. Is this going to affect us in the end? The quality of the brand. Let's see. If Ecotech solution does not include monitoring probes, it will render itself useless from the start in terms of controller market share, most likely based on mobile with an online interface added. I have to agree with Flashkin here. If it does not integrate the probing monitors, probes that are going to monitor our system, it really is going to drop the ball. It's really going to be useless to a lot of us in the end. Mobile was Mobius. So, okay, hold on. Is it mobile now or Mobius? What is it? Did they change the name? See, I'm really behind on some things because I try not to get too much caught up in stuff. So I let you guys do a lot of the legwork. I apologize for that, but you guys really geek out on this more than I do. I just started. We're only 11 minutes in. That's why I said I'm going to go live within the next couple minutes, 5 minutes or whatever. So keep it next to you. Other reputable aquatic companies making their way up the aquatic chain of tech. Who is that? The Herm. Autocorrect changed Mobius to mobile. They changed Mobius to mobile. So now it's called mobile. So I'm still thinking Mobius because that's how I was introduced to it before it came out. I wonder why that is. So I have no idea why that's a change now. Maybe conflict of some other company or something, maybe. I have no idea. Probably going to be similar to Hydros, but controlled by Mobius. He's saying his phone autocorrect changed the word. Oh, okay. Not the company. Okay, never mind. Okay, thank you. So it's not. It is considered Mobius. Okay, gotcha. Thank you. See, that's why I said I hate texting. So thank you. Was question asked before you hopped on. As far as market share, we will never know since you will only be buying accessories. The controller is essentially free. Okay. My app still says Mobius. I don't know what he's talking about. No, it's Mobius. It was the autocorrect, whatever. So we're good. We figured it out. But yeah, I don't know. I as Greg said, it will definitely have temp and pH probe. And as far as salinity probe, it'd be nice to have that too. Some people don't like it. Some people say it doesn't work. I feel like it does work. I feel like you just got to do what you're supposed to do with it and let it soak for a little while and do all that. Yeah, that's just me. But and make sure that it's calibrated where you need it calibrated at, So that's just me. My app still says so. With that being said, where's Ecotech going with it? I don't know. I don't know if they're going to have a brick as a module, a brick as Greg was saying, that's going to have a temp and a pH probe that's wireless. That's going to be wireless in the cloud, to communicate with Mobius. I don't know. Do you guys want a whole? Here's another thing. Here's a question. I believe Tip and pH Pro may even be wireless. So I was getting ready to say, is these probes going to be wireless? And first off, and second off, how much are these probes going to cost? Third off, do you all or would you all prefer a system like that or having a physical being? So if the app is going to be free, I would assume, right? Mobius is free, right? Now, what comes with you need to have, obviously pumps and lights and all that. The app's free. Probe, obviously you're going to have some kind of wireless probes. Would you prefer to have that? That means you have to be it all has to be, and that's the thing. That means that you have to be, I believe Tip and Probe may even be wireless power bar. The thing is, that means you have to have all Ecotech stuff. You can't go outside a different pump. You can't do any of that. You guys realize that. That's the impression I'm getting. That means it will only be your aquarium. If you want other stuff outside of that and mix and match because of what you like, hear me out. Apex. Okay? You can do whatever, pretty much what you want with the Apex, right? Right? Mobius is strictly for Ecotech and only Ecotech products. That's the impression I'm getting. Let me know if I'm right. First off. Second off. And you counting on batteries too. Second off, how do you feel about that? This is where things kind of get a little out there. So wireless means you're counting on batteries too. Another fault point. It's a good point. It'd be wireless, but with a power bar, maybe, like Greg was saying. If there is a power bar, that's wireless. Not an issue if it notifies you of battery level. It's an inconvenience. I think that's what he means, Greg. It's an inconvenience. I mean, nobody wants to change batteries. You rather plug it in. I'd rather have a version that's plugged in into a wall and minus the batteries. I don't want to have to change batteries. There's so much that we got to do with our aquariums already that changing batteries is the last thing I want to do. Yeah, the inconvenience is just, if that is what it will be, save it. I'm just being honest. Save it. I don't want no part of it if that's the case, because that's the last thing I need is to add another pack of batteries to my budget of batteries. If the batteries last as long as the probe, I don't know. How consistent is that probe going to be if it's not getting the right juice signal? Because of the completion of the battery, coming to an end. I don't know. I don't know. That's a good point. I have no idea. I mean, if it's like my site on my toy, that can go 3 years, on batteries with the dot on, it is what it is, but I still don't leave it on. But I don't know. That's a good point. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't know. So if it lasts as long as a probe, how long does probes last? That has always been a debate. I mean, probes, you can get a year out, you can get 2 years. Some people got 3 years. I've got longer, but it depends on the person. It depends on the situation of where the probe is and all kinds of things, man. So I mean, if it's, I have no idea on that. Yeah, then you're getting into disposables, your probe territory. Yeah, I mean, I think there's got to be a draw somewhere, okay, and that's where I'm at with that. You know, what is these things going to do? And I think people, we don't know. We're just speculating here because I know I don't for sure. I don't know what it's going to be like. It is a communication signal. All probes are disposable. All probes are disposable. But they're, you know, the probes are hardwired in. You know, I don't like the pinpoint probes, you know, but at the same time, you can plug those in and not use a 9-volt battery as well. You know, you can hardwire it, you know, so it's constant power. See, I think a lot of that stuff depends on whatever, but it is what it is. More LED bar burnt out after 18 months. That sucks, man. That sucks. I'd like to know more about that or why that happened. But anyway, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think it's one of those things. Is it something Ecotech has to is this something Ecotech has to really make sure that it is what it is, or what? Like, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I would like to see, but I don't know if anybody answered that. Slight concerns of wireless probe. It's convenience, but water and signal don't mix the best. Probe reliability is number one concern, in my opinion. And that's what exactly Flashkin was saying as well. I'm answering people's, you know, comments or what they're saying. Okay, so they're going to redefine controllers. Okay, so redefine in what way? So can you shed some light on us here in that statement? Redefine controllers. Here's the thing. I want to know, which I asked you all. I want to know, do you prefer a physical form or something like flow on Progressive Insurance commercial? There it goes. There it goes. That's where I'm at. Do you want the ability to run pretty much what you want outside of, you probably are never, I mean, I can't say you can't run a pump from, unless they put something in it where it's just not going to communicate with anything besides Mobius, or the pumps are just useless outside of their program. Apex, which can run anything else outside of, let's say, Ecotech. Or do you want a system that's running all Ecotech? I feel like Ecotech is making their stuff like Apple. If this is just what I think they're going for. I don't know. If somebody else has a different opinion on that, please state it in the comment section here. You don't know what you want because you can currently only experience one choice. Can only experience, I don't understand that one. You can only experience one choice. I hate text messages because I didn't understand that comment. You don't know what you want because you can currently only experience one choice. As far as the Apex right now versus Mobius, or the controller aspect of Mobius. Maybe that's what he's meant. I think that's what he got. So it just takes me a little bit because, I mean, there's a lot going on here. And my brain's like, brr. So I'm pretty sure that's what he's meaning. Yeah. All current controllers have a brain. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So that's exactly what he meant. All right. That's a true statement. Nobody, I mean, until it comes out, until we figure out exactly what we're working with when it comes to Ecotech side of things, we're not going to know. I'm curious. I mean, we can speculate. Speculate doesn't mean accuracy at all. It's just us thinking, whatever. And it is what it is. So, and okay. So Phil says physical wires. Now here's the thing. Here's the downside. Listen, see. I don't think any wireless is reliable like hardwire. You will never see a gamer, usually anybody that's really good, like that's doing really like for money, gaming and stuff. They physically, first off, because a millisecond's a lot on sniping or whatever you're doing on Call of Duty, let's just say. Physical wires trump wireless all day long. I mean, even if it's at more of a second. A second's a long time. Millisecond, that's a long time. It doesn't seem like that's a long time. If we're talking about drag racing or anything, seconds, 1 second, that's a long time. Okay. Is more reliable to have a physical wire than non-physical wire. A lot of people want to get away from wires though. And, we are talking about aquariums and all that. But as far as reliability, I think 99.9 can really honestly say that if you're hardwired in is the best way over in the sky and hope that signal catches and transfers whatever you need. So I'm more about the physical wire aspect or hardwired in versus wireless, but there's always that but, just saying. I've had some controllers not work because there was an object in front that it couldn't communicate with. I've had that. I deal with that a lot of times in my bedroom. I got an 80-inch flat screen in my bedroom on my wall. I lay in my bed. It's like I'm laying in a movie theater, right? And I lose signal from my controller all the time. Okay. It's part my wife's fault because sometimes she's doing laundry and she's got clothes folded. So I think it's kind of interfering with the eye. But yeah, I get what you're saying, Greg. I get what you're saying. I can't help what my wife does, but she breaks signal all the time. So if she can do it, anybody can do it. All right, Greg. Just saying, Greg. But anyway, but the reality is, we're I mean, TV versus livestock and animals and all that other stuff. That is a big difference, regardless. I mean, it's a point made, but it's do we gamble? I mean, TV is a TV. Who cares, right? And if you put brand new batteries in there, you're going to get a better signal anyway. And be able to change through a brick wall. Anyway, but the remote is meant to be moved. A monitoring probe is meant to set and forget until stops working. Should I put a controller on a 65 gallon? I think you should. It's really based off of size ain't the matter. It's what you trying to do. Are you trying to monitor your system? Are you trying to have control when you leave? Are you constantly going and doing all kinds of stuff? I mean, I can't tell you what you should or should not do when it comes to that. That is what do you want it for? Why did you bring it up? Don't worry about if somebody, myself or anybody thinks that you should. Why should you? What's the purpose of having a controller? Doesn't matter what size. You can have a 20-gallon system, and have a controller on it to tell you what your temperature is, tell you what your pH is, whatever the case may be. That's totally on you. And I mean that, respectfully. That's totally, nobody can tell you that one, man. That's totally on you. It helps you. It can help you know what things are going on in your aquarium, or just because you like to know, or to control some stuff on your aquarium. That's totally on you. Nobody can tell you that one. So wasn't there some kind of issue at RAP where someone hacked into and changed? There was, Phil. There was. Yep. Yep. Lights and were wireless. Seems I heard something like that. That was true. Very few products today are expected to have wired controller. The expectation is wireless, which a lot of things with technology is moving to wireless. And at the end of the day, we have to see, and I have a problem with that. I think they should make options. I think they should leave it. Whoops, sorry guys, I hit the table with my chair. Yeah, that was AI issue. AI, yeah. So that wasn't a issue because of the Bluetooth. But where was I going? Oh, I think physical. I mean, I know technology's changing. Technology's always moving. Technology's changing, right? Cool. I still think that there's a place for wired connections. I don't think, even though with the way technology is and all this, that wireless will ever be the best method, even though a lot of technology is just going wireless. Why? I don't know. Maybe cheaper, I guess. I don't know. But if that goes, then everything else has to be beefed up. Internet providers, routers, everything has to be almost foolproof. I mean, outside of, but is it still going to be better than hardwired? I can't see that ever being, whole house on the grid of wireless. There's a lot of wireless stuff going on, door locks, and, it is what it is. I don't know what to say about it. I mean, we just have to go with it and see what happens, see what it looks like. You like it, you like it. You don't, you don't. I don't know. It's only an issue at a show where everyone is close together. You can have 100-gallon tank full of $100 of Xenia, right? That doesn't require as much precision. You can have a 20-gallon tank with 10K irreplaceable and rare corals that require more precision. Hey, got a point there. Definitely got a point on that too. So, how do you guys feel? I mean, let's be real. Would you guys prefer to have? Here's a question. I know people can answer this at a later date too. That's going to see this video. Would you prefer to have wired controllers or wireless everything? I really think this is going to boil down to people's aquariums and what they have to, like Flashkin just said. I mean, it's, yeah. It comes down to what people have in their aquarium too. Like, I don't know, man. I personally don't think I could give up the wired version. I like wireless. I like the ability to communicate wireless. On some pumps and stuff like that, setting it's programmed, lose power, goes right back to your settings that you already had. That's definitely got to be a thing, you know, as far as wireless. If you lost communication, it has to be whatever set to where you had it. But at the same time, you know, is there some kind of alarm? I mean, what, you know, I don't know. Like, I feel like it's a big decision. I feel like now that I'm sitting here talking about it with you guys, I think it's, you know, I'm definitely still more on the wired side of things, no matter what, because I'm looking at all the things that might go wrong, that can go wrong, that more than likely will go wrong. I just don't know. I prefer wired all day. I would hate to have a company basically, and you like you don't want them to make two versions either. It's like, yeah, you want two versions. You want a wire version and a wireless version. That's gonna, you know, I don't know. You guys would, you know, I have to, you know, I know me. I'm just curious what you guys would do. I would feel more comfortable with the probe. What is it? Before wired to a hub that is powered and wireless communication. I would feel more comfortable with the probes before wired. Yeah, okay. I said wired. Yeah, I think PM1. Why it's 2021, not 1990? Okay. Here's the deal. I understand we're going to have flying cars maybe before we leave this place. I'll get to enjoy that a little bit, but that comes with, I mean, people can't drive as is, let alone flying. I'm just saying. You're screwed. The probes should be wired. What's the benefit of them being wireless? Question mark. The app communication is obviously wireless, but I see no benefit other than maybe having the wrap a little cord one time. Yeah, wired. Yeah. Wouldn't it be cool if you could plug your cell phone in for a direct connection when you want to make a call so you don't drop the call? I don't experience a lot of drop calls. I think once again that goes into the manufacturer and the company. You know, what company you have. You know, do you have Sprint? Well, Sprint's not around anymore, but back in the day, Sprint was the one best phone you can have, you know, provider. Then they fell off. Now it's Verizon and AT&T. And maybe now AT&T because they got the contract with the government. So, yeah, I don't know. So that's just me. I prefer, it doesn't matter. I mean, I got a phone provider that I spend good money on, and I have 5 phones. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5 phones. And yeah, I don't know. That's what he said, but I wasn't gonna say it because that's my buddy, and I want him to feel a certain type of way. Patrick did. Yeah, he kind of did say that though. He did kind of say that, but I'm gonna leave that alone. There is requirements for a probe to convert analog to digital. Chip has to be integrated into the wireless probe plus wireless chip plus battery. Those are multiple points of failure in every probe. And if that doesn't sum it up, then I don't know what would. And this is obviously not a debate, but at the same time, these are hella points to, and we're not saying this is what's happening, but if it was, this is where we kind of stand on how we feel about it. So, and it doesn't matter how we feel at the end of the day. A company's going to do what a company's going to do, right? But at the same time, these are legitimate concerns and what people are going to whatever. Now, I know they have people that, there might have been all kinds of talks and whatever. Some people might have made some good points, maybe not points like this. I don't know. But maybe if the company listening and hearing and, this is free advice. I mean, free opinion. It is what it is. I wanted to show how ridiculous it is to expect wireless in 2021. Motorcycle. If Ecotechs can reliably integrate all that with little issue, cool. But I have my doubts. I have great doubts. I don't even have doubt. I have great doubts in that one. Does the top of the probe being submerged cause issues, or can I just drop the probe to the bottom and GTG? Great to go. I don't know, but yeah, I don't know. So, I mean, I don't know, guys. I think these are what to expect. I don't know if this is going to come out for 2021. I don't know. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I don't know. I think these are great concerns. I think they're definitely something to consider, something to look at. I mean, when it comes to Ecotech, I don't think I got the answer that I'm looking for. Missed the meeting, buddy. I guess what I'm saying is I was looking. I don't know if that's a dog or what. Anyway, I heard something. Shoot me your email. Anyway, so when it comes to Ecotech and their plans, as far as complete controls and all that, it's up in the air. I don't know. I don't know if anybody else is here knows. I think there's some great concerns on how they're going to implement full out controller. Is there a secret to these HANA nitrate test filter things not leaking? Filter things. Did I miss something? Somebody answer that. I don't know. Maybe I'm not getting it right. But anyway, yeah, I just don't know. Don't know. So, well, I don't know. I like I said, I think it's a great concept, great talk. When it comes to the little paper filter, A little paper. I haven't, no. Anyway, so I'm kind of concerned on where it's all going. I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, I got to use what I like to use. If I have to have an all Ecotech system set up, I guess I have an all Ecotech system set up. If I have to have an Apex and everything else set up, then I guess I have an Apex and everything else set up. That's where I'm at. I mean, at the end of the day, I think you're still going to be able to end it, run one with the other. You might not be able to run, maybe, I don't know if their pumps. Well, yeah, you should be able to run the pump standalone or whatever. So, I mean, this is all speculation, people. We have absolutely no idea where this is going. I'm gonna be honest. Unless somebody knows. I'm sure somebody knows. But at the same time, it is what it is. It is what it is, right? So lighting, we got to wait and see what Neptune's going to do. That's the big one. I'm going to be honest with you. That's probably the biggest thing that I really want to see. Not so much caring too much about controller-wise. I want to see what Neptune's lighting will be like. I don't know about you all, but that's where I stand. I want to see what Neptune is going to be like. On the for real. On the for real. I can't wait to see. I don't know when they're going to reveal that. Anybody know? Anybody have any kind of thoughts on that? Is it going to be 2021 or 2022? That's the question. But I don't know. At the end of the day, that I would love to see what that version is going to look like, and all that. I want a probe-based ALK monitor. Who's coming out with that? I thought there was talk about something like that, unless I'm wrong again. Greg, do you know anything about that? Probe-based ALK monitor? Might be something out here in the talks, in the works. I mean, I wouldn't see why not. All this technology we got. That's for sure. We'll see. What time is it? 2:40? Oh, yeah. 2:40. 2:40. Let's see. I've been out of the loop. I'm already on the emails. So, yeah, I don't know. It says Alcatronic is sort of like that. Hey, I ain't even gonna lie. I heard some good things about that. So it's something that I'm interested in looking at. I need to see if it's even close to what some people are saying. Or are they just hyping or lying? I don't know. You never know. You never know. People say a lot of things and it's just like, really? So we'll see about that. I don't want too much on it because I don't know. Have a Pietro that calculates differences of pH when reagent is added. I'm liking mine so far. Been running a couple of months. Plus, the reagent is really cheap if you do the DIY solution. DIY solution. I need to look more into this. I see. DIY solution. So yeah, guys and girls, I don't want to beat a dead horse. It is what it is. That's what's out here. So whatever Ecotech does as far as controllers, we have to wait and see. And Ecotech, Neptune, we have to wait and see when it comes to the light. I don't know what's going to happen with their lighting. No idea. What is it going to look like? Hopefully it doesn't look like some spaceship out of who knows. I'd like to know, if it's going to be puck style, non-puck, all that cool stuff. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Best part about that, you were not bound to going to the company for a reagent when you run out. Oh, there you go. That's always a good thing, right? So sounds like save some money, right? Instead of cost you more money. So it is what it is, right? So where are we at? All right. So anybody have any questions, any thoughts to throw at this before I actually end this live stream? Probably the best speakers and precision instruments are not wireless, not to be beat or to beat a dead horse. You guys are funny. Not to beat a dead horse. Alcatraz reagents, $100. Same stuff on Amazon, about $36. Identical. Mix it at a ratio 4-to-1. I don't know anything about it, but we're going to dig into that. So we'll definitely dig into that and see what happens. All right. So that's what we're going to do. I'm still waiting, figuring out tanks. So we have to wait on that. Hey, I'm glad to be back, man. I think I'm having fun with them. It's great. Let everybody know, if you guys don't mind, that I'm back. Some people care, some people just don't care, but that's all right. To each his own. To each his own. But yeah, it feels good to be back. And what? Yeah. We'll figure. I'll figure whatever. I might do another talk later on this evening. I'm going to give it a break for a little bit. Not trying to do 8 hours in one day, back to back anyway. But yeah, if you need help with the design, let me know. Okay, no problem. No, it's I'm thinking about just going with Planet Aquariums, and I'm thinking about doing a water box one too. Maybe the water box 90.3. So 90 gallon water box, and then whatever. I'm still waiting on Red Sea. Trying to hear back from them about the Red Sea tank. So I'm still waiting on that. I'm just waiting on a lot. So as soon as I know, you guys will know. I got 3 tanks to open up still, look at that and give you guys my thoughts on those as well. What else is there? I don't know. There's all kinds of stuff, but that's where I'm at. I don't think I'm doing a special build or anything like that for over here at this house. I'm just going to get with some tanks that you guys typically buy and give my honest review on them. Some of you guys like certain tanks for certain reasons. At the end of the day, it's just personal preference, I guess. But it is what it is. I'm old school, I guess. I still use a wired keyboard and mouse. Headphones, wireless ones still have. Yeah, I'm the same way. I got headphones that I plug in. Wireless is okay, but goes out, then you're done until they're charged and whatever. It is what it is. My Beats by Dre can go wireless or wired, so we got that. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's definitely a concern A lot of people have, so we'll see how that goes, but it is what it is. Once again, I just want to say apologize, guys, for this live stream here. A lot of people said, hey, buddy, didn't get it. I try to let everybody know before I let out the last live stream I was going to go live again, and maybe they got caught up or whatever the case may be and forgot to whatever. I mean, I'm sure it's helpful when, YouTube gives notification, but we'll see later on this evening too. So I'll probably go live later on. But anyway, guys, I think that's going to conclude this one. I really don't have anything else to say about any of it. I think it ran its course. I think a lot of people have their opinions, concerns, legitimate concerns, wireless versus wired, what type of controller, monitor systems coming out, whatever, if it comes out, what type of light is going to be puck or whatever when it comes to Neptune. So we talked about a lot. I think we covered a lot today. And yeah, so if you missed the other 2 episodes, make sure you guys get over there and check them out. So with that being said, once again, shout out to saltwateraquarium.com. As you guys know, there's always a link in the description of all my videos for a discount code. So if you're new, you're looking some appreciation, it's 5% for life. It doesn't matter if this channel stays here or not, if I stay here on this channel or not. So don't forget, it's 5% for life. Give them a big thank you. Anytime that you order from them, tell them how much you love my channel or you hate me. So make sure you do that. Do that. And yeah, I just want to say thanks everyone for the appreciation, support, love, and support. You guys, this channel's back to getting back on track. That's awesome. From here on out, like I said, apologize for the extent of just not making videos anymore or anything. So with that being said, my son's home from school, so I'm going to go check him out, hang out with him for a little bit, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.